and welcome to my channel. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for coming back to see today's video. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Bethany Shanae, and my channel is dedicated to documenting my journey to lose well over 100 pounds through diet and exercise naturally, as well as get healthy mentally and physically. So if you enjoy this video or anything else on my channel, please make sure you like and subscribe. I'd love to have you. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional. This is never medical advice. I'm simply sharing my experience and my journey to get healthy and any tips or tricks I find along the way. So let's get into this week's weekly update video. I'm super excited. Please pardon how I look. I'm actually about to dye my hair and do some self-care today. But I'm so excited to say, last week I believe I weighed out at 293.6, I think it was. And today I weighed out at 290.4. So that means in the past week I lost 3.2 pounds. But that also means in the past 6 weeks I have lost over 20 pounds, 20.2 pounds. So I'm super excited about that. And I know yes, it could have been more had I been more strict with myself in regards to sticking to keto foods. But I'm really proud of myself because I've lost 20 pounds in 6 weeks with, yes, I walk 5 days a week. For the first couple of weeks there, I wasn't working out, I don't think, at all. Or I might have gone a couple times. And last week is my first week my first week ever working out every single morning before work. And I just walked on the treadmill, and I'm starting to incorporate some elliptical. I'm not killing myself in the gym, and I lost 20 pounds in 6 weeks. I still ate carbs last week, but it was like my coworker made a pasta salad, so I had that on top of what I already meal prepped and planned for the day. So I was in excess of carbs and calories. About half of last week, I was in excess of my calorie goal and my carb goal. Some days it was like only 100 calories, and another day, I think it was the pasta salad day, I think I was like 500 calories over. So it's like I'm still losing weight without getting in that toxic mentality, fearing food, if that makes sense. I'm still being mindful, and I feel like I'm really preparing myself for once all the weight is off and I'm physically where I want to be, when I'm ready to start learning moderation and balance. So yeah, this weekend I have been eating a little bit more carnivore. I've really just been craving carnivore foods. So I meal prepped for next week. Actually, let's talk about what I ate last week. Last week I had for dinners, I had taco bowls. So I slow cooked some chicken breasts and thighs, and I shredded it up. The stock that reduced down from cooking it with some Hatch chili salsa, I poured that over it, and then I microwaved that and added in some shredded lettuce and cheese and a little bit of sour cream. My breakfast were a chorizo and egg scramble with nopales, which is cactus, in it, a yogurt cup with some frozen berries. Some days I had a protein shake, and my lunches were, my peel-a-pound soup. And there was one day that I went out to eat. I'm listening to my body really, and I'm making sure that if I go off plan, I'm being mindful about it. So I didn't go out to eat every single day. I am trying to save money and pay off debt and get into a better financial situation, which goes more into the mental side of it all. But I am really excited about my results. So there is something I want to talk to you guys about this, because I really want this to be a short video, next week and next month. This weekend I have been preparing, okay? I'm about to do self-care, dye my hair, do my lashes, just to really celebrate me in a way, which goes into the mental side of my journey. I'm still doing my Bible study. That is still top of my list. I'm still making sure that the things I implemented for my mental health aspect that really made my life so much better, I'm still sticking to those things. I'm making sure that I'm getting enough sleep. I get almost 8 hours of sleep every night, and I think that's a big contributor to my success with this 6-week weight loss as well. Next week, I meal prepped. It's primarily carnivore foods. My breakfast is 2 boiled eggs and 2 quarter-pound patties that I made. My lunch is 11 ounces. If you take the bones out, it's 11 ounces of marinated dark meat that was on sale, chicken. And then my dinners are some pulled pork with, I'm trying to clean out everything I have in my fridge and freezer. And I did have some mixed Normandy blend or California blend. It's like the Brussels, I mean, not the Brussels sprouts, the broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots, along with a bag of that mixed veggies with the corn, the carrots, and the green beans. Again, that only has 7 net carbs per serving. Yeah, so that's my dinner. I'm really excited for next week's meal prep. I do have some protein shakes that I will make sure that I keep on hand in case I have a craving or I just need that extra boost. But I do want to move a little bit more into a meat-based lifestyle. And y'all, I decided that I wanted to meal plan and grocery shop for all of September at the beginning of the month. September 1st, I am off for Labor Day, I think it is. And I just today spent 2 hours. I go through the grocery ads, I see what kind of prices are on things, and I kind of made the decision I want to have pork, chicken, and beef, and then I also want to have breakfasts. So I have four chicken recipes and then 3 each of pork and beef recipes. And I kind of made my meal plans. I meal planned for my 5 work days for the 5 weeks in September, because although the last week is only 2 days of it is September, I'm not going to start October until that weekend. So, and that way the rest of the year will be 4 weeks each. But yeah, I meal planned around my macros, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for every work day through the month of September today. And I'm really excited. A lot of it is animal based. There's some meals that it's literally just chicken leg quarters. But I think I've balanced it out well. I budgeted, I made my grocery list, the volumes and everything that I need, and it comes to $200 for the whole month. And I realized I'm cooking for 5 weeks, not the 4 weeks. So I was like, damn, that's still $50 a week in groceries, but no, it's actually $40 a week in groceries. So I'm really excited, you guys. I do intend on doing a grocery haul for those things. And if I do, you guys will see it on my channel. But yeah, I'm excited, y'all. I feel really good. I'm really starting to see the changes in my body. I'm seeing it in my face. I feel it in how I move. I had gotten to a point there where I was really having to utilize the walls and surfaces around me to make sure I was as hygienic as possible. Because at the end of the day, I mean, to just put it quite literally, the fat on my back was condensing. I mean, that's just what it is. Like, I mean, there was never a day where I was not hygienic. I was just really getting exhausted and having to put physical effort in twisting and turning and reaching and pulling and all that good stuff, to make sure that I maintained the level of hygiene that I absolutely require. And I no longer have that issue. I'm no longer thinking about it. I'm no longer dreading how exhausted I'm going to be from taking this shower. And that's just in 20 pounds. And I did the math and I was like, you know what, if I can really keep up this momentum, 20 pounds in 6 weeks, by the time my company's holiday party comes, I could be close to 240. That would be amazing. I'll be really happy about that. I am being mindful when I'm at the gym that yes, as my exercise that I've been doing, you know, for the days leading up to, the second it starts to feel easy, like I don't feel like I'm having to push myself. For example, on the treadmill, I'll up the incline. I don't want to go over 3 miles per hour right now. 3.1 miles an hour used to be my average walking pace when I was lighter. So I do want to hold steady at 3 miles an hour. But I am slowly trying to work my way up to doing 12,330. And I've been including the elliptical for 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes out of my 30 to 35 minute workout window, just because you burn more calories on the elliptical, and it takes a little bit more effort for me to do it. So once that starts to feel a little easy, I'll start incorporating the stair stepper. So I'm not jumping, I'm not over exerting myself. I'm just listening to my body and what is feeling like. Am I pushing myself? Do I feel like this is taking effort, or am I just chilling? You know what I mean? Because I'm not at the gym to hang out. I'm really not. I'm here to push myself. But I'm also still being mindful that I'm still kind of newer into this journey again. And I'm the type of person that I will overload myself and quit. So I intend on succeeding. And yeah. Anyway, y'all, that's it. Kind of a shorter video for y'all this week. I plan on getting it edited and uploaded while my hair processes. Come back next week to see how the color turns out. And yeah, y'all, I'm loving my journey. I'm loving my food. I'm feeling really in control, and I'm feeling really good in my body again. And I'm getting a lot of compliments already. So I'm really looking forward to what the rest of this year holds, and coming up with a plan for how I want to continue succeeding in next year. So thank you guys so much for coming back to see today's video. Again, I am Bethany Shanae, and if you're new, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell down below so you don't ever miss a video when I upload. I am looking forward to doing that grocery haul and some meal prep videos for some of the recipes that I have scheduled for the month of September. So if you're interested in those, please make sure you come back. And as always, like and comment down below. Leave your stories down below. Any tips or tricks you have, and what are you taking away from this video? I would love to chat with you guys and hear your story. Anyway, again, I'm Bethany Shanae, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!